Regular physical activity or exercise has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, anxiety, stress, improve overall mood, increase self-esteem, and promote better sleep. Recent research studies have demonstrated that exercise significantly improves mental health. However, getting started and maintaining an exercise routine can be challenging for some individuals. The mechanisms by which exercise improves mental health outcomes are not fully understood, but several theories have been proposed. One theory is that exercise promotes the release of endorphins, which are natural chemicals in the body that reduce pain and improve mood. Another theory is that exercise increases the levels of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and norepinephrine, which are associated with mood regulation and the reduction of symptoms of depression and anxiety. Exercise has also been shown to reduce inflammation in the body, which has been linked to the development of depression and other mental health conditions. Finally, exercise has been shown to increase neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and change in response to new experiences and learning. Neuroplasticity is important for cognitive function and the prevention of cognitive decline. The optimal type, frequency, and duration of exercise interventions for improving mental health outcomes are not well established, and may vary depending on the population being studied and the mental health condition being treated. However, several general recommendations can be made. While aerobic exercise increases heart rate and breathing, resistance training involves using weights or resistance bands. Both have been shown to be particularly effective for improving mental health outcomes. Mind-body exercises such as yoga and tai chi may also be beneficial, as they have been shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety and improve mood and self-esteem. The frequency of exercise required to improve mental health outcomes varies depending on the population being studied and the mental health condition being treated. However, the American College of Sports Medicine recommends that adults engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous-intensity aerobic exercise per week, spread over at least 3 days per week. The duration of exercise required to improve mental health outcomes also varies depending on the population being studied and the mental health condition being treated. However, a meta-analysis found that exercise interventions lasting at least 8 weeks were associated with significant improvements in symptoms of depression and anxiety. Despite the well-established benefits of exercise on mental health outcomes, many individuals face barriers to engaging in regular exercise. Some common barriers include lack of time, lack of motivation, and physical limitations or disabilities. However, there are several strategies that can be used to overcome these barriers and increase participation in regular exercise. For many individuals, a lack of time is a significant barrier to engaging in regular exercise. One strategy to overcome this barrier is to incorporate physical activity into daily routines. For example, you can take the stairs instead of the elevator, walk or bike to work or school, or do stretches or light exercises during breaks at work or while watching TV. Another strategy is to break up exercise into shorter sessions throughout the day, such as 3 10-minute sessions instead of 1 30-minute session. For other individuals, it is the lack of motivation that's a significant barrier to exercise regularly. One strategy to overcome this barrier is to find an exercise buddy or join a group fitness class to increase accountability and motivation. Setting achievable goals and tracking progress can also help increase motivation. Additionally, finding an enjoyable form of exercise, such as dancing, hiking, or swimming, can make it more likely for someone to stick with an exercise routine. Individuals with physical limitations or disabilities may face unique challenges when it comes to engaging in regular exercise. However, there are many adaptive exercise options available, such as seated aerobics, yoga for wheelchair users, and resistance band exercises for individuals with limited mobility. Working with a physical therapist or certified exercise specialist can help to develop a safe and effective exercise routine tailored to an individual's specific needs and abilities. Now, let's explore some strategies to help you overcome the challenges associated with exercise and mental health. First, it's important to find an exercise that you enjoy. Many people make the mistake of forcing themselves to do an activity they don't enjoy. This can lead to frustration and a lack of motivation. Instead, try out a variety of exercises until you find one that you look forward to doing. It could be running, yoga, weightlifting, swimming, or even dancing. Second, start small and build up gradually. It's easy to get discouraged when you set unrealistic goals and can't achieve them. Begin with small, achievable goals that are easy to accomplish. For example, start with a 10-minute walk around the block and gradually increase the time and distance. Third, create a routine and stick to it. Incorporate exercise into your daily routine, just like you would with brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. Schedule a specific time each day for exercise and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Fourth, track your progress. Seeing progress can be motivating and help you stay on track. Keep a log of your exercise activities and track your progress over time. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Finally, don't be too hard on yourself. There will be days when you don't feel like exercising, or when life gets in the way. It's important to be kind to yourself and not give up. Remember that exercise is a form of self-care and a way to prioritize your mental health. The benefits of exercise on mental health outcomes are well established, and the mechanisms by which exercise improves mental health are beginning to be understood. Aerobic exercise, resistance training, and mind-body exercises such as yoga and Tai Chi have all been shown to be effective for improving mental health outcomes. The optimal type, frequency, and duration of exercise interventions vary depending on the population being studied and the mental health condition being treated, but general recommendations include at least 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise per week spread over at least 3 days per week. Despite the many benefits of exercise, many individuals face barriers to engaging in regular exercise, such as lack of time, motivation, or physical limitations. However, there are many strategies available to overcome these barriers and increase participation in regular exercise, including incorporating physical activity into daily routines, finding an exercise buddy or joining a group fitness class, setting achievable goals, and finding enjoyable forms of exercise. By addressing these barriers and increasing participation in regular exercise, individuals can improve their mental health outcomes and overall well-being. If you find a particular exercise helpful in improving your mental health, please comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more.